Robert Palmer's Addicted to Love was not just a hit song of 1986, but a song that had a video etched into your memory. Everyone remembers the distinct women all dressed up the same. Everyone remembers the sultry sound of the song that still lives rent-free in your head. When it came to MTV and music videos, if your video wasn't memorable, you weren't getting played. Palmer knew exactly what he was doing, and with those expressionless women. All kidding aside, it may have been one of the smartest videos ever made. Before we talk about the video, a little bit of history that surrounds this iconic tune. Did you know it was intended as a duet? As the story goes, Chaka Khan was to be Palmer's counterpart as a duet piece. But because her record label didn't allow her permission to collaborate with Palmer, she just settled for credits that included her name in the liner notes, since she was responsible for the vocal arrangements. There were other artists that added to this piece, including Eddie Martinez, who played most of the guitar parts, including the solo, while Andy Taylor of Duran Duran, and a former bandmate of Palmer's in the Power Station, contributed rhythm guitar. Wally Badereau played the keyboards, and Bernard Edwards, who also produced the song, played bass. The opening drum solo was performed by Tony Thompson, another member of the Power Station. Addicted to Love was released in 1986 and appears as the third track on his eighth studio album, Riptide, 1985. This album had many releases as well as hits, including I Didn't Mean to Turn You On, Hyperactive, and Discipline of Love. These tracks were all released as singles. Addicted to Love debuted on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 during the week ending February 8, 1986, and it reached #1 on both the Billboard Hot 100 and the Billboard Top Rock Tracks chart, earning a gold certification for shipping 500,000 copies in the United States. Additionally, it topped the charts in Australia and reached #5 on the UK singles chart. Addicted to Love became Robert Palmer's signature song, and largely due to its iconic music video and driving sound. If you are still wondering about the models and the role they played in the music video, it's simple. They were instructed to look and act like showroom mannequins, while 5 real musicians motioned what they should be doing, all the while the musicians were behind the camera. The real musicians mimed what the models were to be doing with their instruments. One musician was hired to teach the models basic fingering techniques that played the guitar, but he gave up after about an hour and left out the door. The 5 models seen playing instruments in Addicted to Love were Matt Gilchrist, Julie Pankhurst, Patty Kelly, Julia Bellino, and Kathy Davies. If you're wondering what other video they were in, Robert Palmer's Simply Irresistible was the other one. A side note about this song that is interesting, Tina Turner added Addicted to Love regularly to her live shows. So she had been performing it since 1986, but her version is an impressive cover that really does the song justice. We highly recommend you check it out. So there you have it, Robert Palmer and the story behind his #1 hit, Addicted to Love, as well as the story behind the video.